All right, sister friends, thank you for joining me today. It's Sister Tesha here with Tech Time with Tesha. And today we're going to be talking about Facebook, and specifically, we're going to look at Facebook profile pages for your businesses and for your ministries. And we're going to be just showing you briefly about where you need to go to best optimize your pages and just kind of give you some tips and tricks and things. The thing to remember about social media is this. Number one, it's social. So we should be being social on this media platform. It is a media platform, but it is specifically designed to be social. So you want to set up everything so that you can engage with your audience. That's number one. And your audience can engage with you. It doesn't matter whether you are in ministry or whether you are in business, whether you have a small side hustle. If you have something that you want to present to the public and you want the public to be there for you or purchase something for you, then you've got to optimize your Facebook profile pages, which is different from a business page. We're just talking about your Facebook profile page. What I find is a lot of people want to keep their profile pages private. Listen, why? I mean, if you're going to be on social media, then nothing is private. Only post those things that you want anyone to see, right? Don't have a ministry or a business page where you use it for your business or ministry sometime. You can't be sometime in this thing. You have to be all in the game. And so if you are, let's say you have a page, because some people do, and that's okay, where you have a page where it's just for, family, or it's just for friends and family, that's okay. But just share, but just know that from my experience, it confuses your audience. Okay. So you really just got to go all out there and put yourself out there, and you're going to promote on both if you have a page for business and your personal profile page, you're going to promote on both. That's how people are going to find you. They're going to find you on both types of pages. So you want to optimize those things. Okay. So I'm just going to show you probably some pet peeves of mine here. So first of all, this is your profile pictures. Okay. So you want to on your personal. So this is my personal page. Okay. But yet, even though it's my personal page, Facebook has it now that when you have a personal page, and I don't know how many followers it is, but when you have a certain number of followers, it can now act as a business page. So this is my personal page, but now it moved to, like a business page almost. So now for me, it's almost like, why do I even have a business page? So anyway, but I was doing this before they did that. So you have your two pictures. This one is your profile picture. And this is kind of like your banner. And so you want to make sure that those pictures are clear. I see a lot of pictures come through that are just not up to par. And if you are in business or ministry, whether you're putting family here like I have, or a business picture there, you want to make sure that it's clear, that it's professional. And when I say professional, I'm not talking to sinners here. So I'm not talking about that you have something raunchy up there, if I could say that, but I just did. I am talking about having something professional up there. Okay. So here you see, I have a picture of my grandkids. Now, on my business page, I have a different profile picture up here. Okay. But this is my personal page. And so in this page, I want to communicate also a family message. And so I have that here. Now you can see, one is cut off here. The view on the mobile is quite different than the view on the desktop. So I want you to keep that in mind. I technically should probably move this down a little bit here so that you can see, the whole picture. So I'll point out some of my flaws as well. And then this is my profile picture. This is the picture that people see when they look at your profile. So you want to have that be a professional picture as well. I mean, it doesn't have to be professionally taken. This wasn't. This was me standing in my dining room with these pictures in the background. And I took this sort of a selfie picture. So, but it looks professional. I got my makeup done that day. So those are two things to make sure that you update these two pictures here so that they look presentable or they at least communicate the message you want to communicate for your business or for your ministry. All right. So let's talk about just briefly this box here, because I see a lot of people here have some things going on now that you just really need to address. So you do have a bio, and the bio only holds but so many characters. I forget how many characters it is, but I have 9 remaining. So you want to put here something that is a bio for you that introduces you and tells the people what it is that you do. And so these are ways to optimize your Facebook profile page for your business or your ministry. So here you see, and I want to call attention, so I use emojis, and I get those on my cell phone, but helping women take the leap of faith, because I'm telling you what I do. And I put the hashtags in there. You don't have to do that, but I did hashtags. So when people are searching, I want them to, when they come across Sister Tesha or Jesus Girl, they, my name is in the list. Okay. But I use that on a lot of posts as well. But so you want to update your intro and tell people briefly how it is you help them, or what it is that you do, who it is that you are. And so this, we're talking about optimizing for, your ministry or your business. Okay. So you want to tell people what your ministry is about, what your business is about here. And it's brief, but people can see that on their pages. The second piece is this kind of a profile here. It tells people who you are. Now, when you click it, it tells you that you're an entrepreneur, because that's how I set it up. Now, you may not have this ad library thing, because like I said, this is now more like a business page, but this is on your personal page, your profile, so you can change that to whatever it is that you want to change that to. But you also have the opportunity to, include your employers, your previous employers, and things like that. I want you to notice I put in here also, the books. I've been a contributing author in Women Inspiring Nations. You Are Not Enough, which is messages of inspiration. There's another one there I do have, because it speaks to one of the pieces of my business that I do, which is Smart Money Sisters. I have worked at, banks since leaving my 20-year career at the cell phone company. So I've been working at banks and investment companies. So you can see those there. You can make these private. You can put them in and make them private, or you can make them public so that anyone can see them. Okay. And then I also have, some schools where I studied. You don't have to put where you live, but that's what I did and where I'm from. And so this is the other piece to take note of, is that there is a section for you to add your websites and your social media handles. So if I click on edit details here, I can edit all of those things here. And so you can hide these things, and you can edit them. And that way you can have them there. For people, when they come and visit, you have to think about the end user's experience. What is it that I want the end user to experience? And why do I want them to experience that? There's a saying, begin with the end in mind. So everything you do on social media, you're going to begin with what the end result is going to be. What is it that you're trying to communicate on your pages, and what is it that you want your audience to do? So you see, you have website links, you have social media links, and so you can update those. One thing I really want to stress, and that is, make sure your links work. Do you know how many times I go to people's pages and I go to click on a link? Maybe I want to buy something. Maybe I want to check you out. Maybe whatever. Make sure your links work, especially your standing links. Now, this one you see is msha.ke. This is kind of like a it's a it doesn't look like this on it doesn't look like this on your mobile. On your mobile, it just has this one box here. So hopefully you can see this page, because I know what happens when you flip pages in here. But it's kind of like what is that one called? Because I haven't used it in so long. But it will house all of your links so that you don't have to have 50 million different links. You can have one page, one link that has all of your links. I don't know why the name escapes me right now, but it does. So that's what that is. A lot of times you use it on Instagram, because Instagram, you can only have one link in that field. But here you can have many, but I still think it's a good idea to put that, because, you can put each individual link, or you can have that one link there. I would say also, the links that you want people to click on. So if you have a particular mission that you're driving at that moment, then you want to, like I'm doing girltaketheleap.com, right? And so you want to put that there, girltaketheleap.com. Now I could technically remove all the others. Okay. You can also even put your links up in your bio as well. Okay. These things are fluid, so you can change them as you find necessary. Now, some may say this piece right here, this is your hobbies. I mean, have it there or don't, I don't know. Some may say it's useful. I say it's not. So I want you to look at this feature here where you can feature things similar to Instagram. For those of you who are familiar with Instagram, you can feature stories and posts and have them there, so that when people click on this section, they can see what you've featured. So you can use this for events and launches, and just special posts of encouragement and things that you want people to particularly go through without scrolling through your feed. And then of course you got friends. Now I want to tell you a bit about the friends. So you can see all of my friends because I am on my page. I want to caution you about allowing people to see all of your friends, because the world is just getting bad and people, want to do scams, and they do things. Now, if you are an influencer, then I'm going to go to your page, look at your friends list, and I'm going to friend your friends, okay? Because I'm trying to grow my page. And so I would think this is one thing to note, is you should this is the one thing I say, make private. Make private your friends list. I wouldn't even let friends see your friends list. And that's because people friend you and then they go to your friends list. So make your friends list private, okay? And then, of course, these have life events. So these are more things that you can have to stand out that you have done, and you can feature on your profile. And again, remember, begin with the end in mind. So you want to have things here that are going to help you to convey the message that you're trying to convey, that you're an authority in a certain area, because that's what, to me, that's what that really is for. And then, this is just play stuff right there. On this side here, of course, this is where you look at your posts and things. So let's go to, for a moment here, we just click the edit the profile page. That's where you can edit. You got your avatar and your bio, so that everything we just talked about is there. And then you may not have view tools or avatars because it's just your personal page. And this page is now turned into a business page. So now I don't have friends, I have followers, okay? That's the thing. You'll have friends on your page, unless you changed it over into, it's not a business page, but it's like a business page. Anyway, up here in the right-hand corner, you have your face or your profile picture there, and then you can click on that there. And I want you to go to settings and privacies, because this is where you change things. Okay. So here we have your privacy checkup. And this is where another thing that I would like you to take a look at and really consider your end game for this one. And this is who can see what you share. So who can see your profile information, your post, your stories, and blocking. Okay. So if I click on that, I need to change that phone number. But these are things that only me can see. And all right, so I click on that information there, and I can see my date of birth. I can see my current city and all that information. But the primary thing here is that you can make these things public. So if I want it to be only me, because I no longer have more mobile notary, so I made that only me as opposed to getting rid of it. And then we have schools. And here's the thing. Who can see your friends list on your profile? Remember, I talked about this. Change that to only me. Change that to only me. Here are all of your options, right? You can change it to public, friends, but only, only me, only me. Who can see the pages and the people and the lists you follow? Now, I have it set to only me. And that I think is not as important. Well, yeah, I don't think it's as important as your friends list. Okay. Your friends list is like gold. So I would click that, but I have them both as only me. All right. So now your default audience. Here's another pet peeve of mine. Your default audience for your posts and everything should be public. Why is it set up? A lot of people have it set up to either friends or friends accept these people, or, they have it set, not too many have it set to only me, unless you have a specific reason and you're not really using your page, you can set it to only me. But specific friends, custom and all of that, family, you can create lists. So I have a family list that I can create and only send posts to my family, right? But you really want this to be public. And here's why. When a few things, you want people to see your posts. You want people to see your posts. So many times I'll go to a ministry page for really, a lot of times it's ministry, a lot of times it's business, but a lot more it's ministry pages where the default audience for posts is, and their Facebook pages is set to friends, or it's set to, listen, when you set your default audience, or when you set your audience on a specific post, because you can change it for a specific post, but it prevents anyone from seeing it. And what did I say in the beginning? It is social media. You want people to see your posts. If you have some things like a picture you only want to share with family, then change for that one to just your friends, but don't make your pages, your profiles private, because then when people share your things, the people that they're sharing it with can't see it. They can't see it. And so you want to make your posts and things public. Okay. Make it public, sis. Make it public. Sometimes maybe you have things you don't want your workplace knowing that you're doing. Well, I mean, this is just how I feel about it. Why? Because those are the people that are going to buy from you more than your friends and family. Oops, I said it. All right. But you want to show yourself as a authority in a particular area. You've got friends and family on your list. You're going to get more people on your list that are in your list that are not friends and family. And that's what you want, because you want to grow your audience. So make it public, sis. Make it public. Who can see your stories? Same reason, public. Change who can see posts that were public, or friends friends to only friends. Anyone tagged in these posts and their friends may still see them. So let's see here. I haven't looked at this. This one is new. You're about to limit all the posts in your timeline. The only way to undo this change will be to change the audience. No, we're not doing that. I'm not limiting my posts, my past posts. I don't want to do that, right? I'm not going to limit my past posts for the same reason that I just talked about with all these things. All right. You can block people. So I've blocked 47 people. People come across and they look like their pages are scam pages. If you don't have a profile page and I don't know you, I look at your page and I might just go ahead on and block you. Okay. If you say something, maybe not even crazy, but you go in and you like everything and I just got you on my friends list, or you go and like everything and you're not a friend of mine, guess what I'm doing? I'm going to add you to the block list. Okay. So that's one way to protect your page, is by blocking people. So I am all set. So let's see here. How people can find you on Facebook, friend requests, things like that. So this one is, you're in control of who can send you friend requests. Listen, you want anyone to be able to send you a friend request. Now, who you choose is different. So I have pending, didn't know that. And you can go and take a look at these people, who is Rashetta, how many friends does she have? What kind of posts does she post? Does she meet up with, my business or my ministry goals? Or is she going to be a spammer? You can only do so much when it comes to that, because a lot of people, you friend them and then they get right into your inbox, which I can't stand that. I don't know who told people how to do that, but listen, be social on social media. Okay. So anyway, so that's that there. And did we finish there? No. Okay. Who can look you up by your phone number and your email address? Listen, I want anybody that has my phone number and my email address to be able to find me. Okay. Now, I don't have my phone number and my email address public. Okay. That's private. I don't have that public. If you have a business number, then maybe. If you have a business email, okay. But my personal email, I don't have that public. Next. Do you want search engines outside of Facebook to link to your profile? Yeah, if I've got a business or a ministry, I want it to do that. Okay. And then now I'm all set. Let's take a look here. How to keep my account secure. My password is okay. This is about changing your password, two-factor authentication, alerts and things. All of that is for you. And then your data settings on Facebook, apps and websites. I'm not even going to go in there. And ad preferences you probably don't have. So you want to go into that privacy checkup, and which is under settings and privacy, and then privacy checkup or privacy checkup, and make sure that everything meets the end in mind. The privacy center, you can, Facebook gives you, or Meta gives you more information. So check it out, sis. Don't be so private on your profile pages and you're promoting your ministries. You want people to be able to share your videos. That's one other thing. People share the videos, and the videos are private. Well, what good is the video then? Why did you do it? You may as well not have done the video. People will have a hard time sharing your videos. Another thing you have is the settings. Now, my settings will probably look a little bit different than yours. And so you can manage your information there. I just want you to take a look at all of the options you have under this bubble when you click on your account. And you can see this on your phone, and you can see this on your desktop. So I'm not going to go over all of what Facebook is and what Facebook does for you, but I wanted to help you to set up your Facebook profile pages for success, because so many people I have found, like I've been saying, your profile pages are not set up to be social. They're not set up to people can click on your links and buy from you, or watch what it is that you're doing. You want to make sure that everything you have sets you up for success. Now, as far as people tagging you in pictures, I have my tags that I review my tags, and I suggest that you do that because people will spam your profile page. So you want to set it up so that your people, when they tag you, you have to view that before it actually becomes visible here. And so you want to make sure that you have that set to that they can't do that without you approving that post. Let me see here. I'll come back to you more later. Don't want to make this exceptionally long. And so we're going to go ahead and end this. If you have questions about Facebook, if you want to book some time with me to go over your Facebook profile, to optimize your Facebook, go to TeshaDColston.com. Go to TeshaDColston.com, and there you're going to find a link so that you can set up some time with me to go over your Facebook profile and make sure that it is setting your ministry and your business up for success. I thank you for joining Tech Time Tuesdays with Tesha. Until we meet again, be blessed, be fruitful, and multiply.